nickname?
Fluffy. The boys called me Fluffy at Jets because I couldn't grow a beard. And
What's your pump-up song, and can you give us any verses?
I don't really have one. We had one at Jets. It was like Lean On Me, I think it was, isn't it?
It was Lean On by Major Lazer.
Yeah, Major Lazer. I don't really know the song, but that was a pump-up song for when we always played it before we went out in the field. So
Yeah, right.
All right. Worst habit?
chew my nails when I'm nervous as well. Like,
Yeah.
Especially when you have to talk like this, to get nervous to chew your nails.
Favourite food?
Wicker wings, probably my favourite.
What makes you angry?
Definitely losing makes me angry, or not succeeding in life. That's probably another one.
Sing or dance?
Dance.
Dance. Golden point, golden try or draw?
All of them, but golden point would be good.
Pizza or pasta?
Pizza.
Comedy or horror film?
Yeah, I like my comedies. Rather comedy, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your favourite comedy?
Ride Along's probably up there.
Yeah, it's a good film, that.
Forward or Hold'em?
Forward.
Forward.
Comedy's full forward.
So how did you get started in the league?
Like a little kid, my grandfather used to just be one of the top dogs at West End Rugby League, and he bring us through the ranks. My older brother played footy as well, so we just kind of played down there, and yeah, just went from there, just playing through the grades there.
Is there any specific player or person you looked up to growing up?
Yeah, Darren Lockyer was my favourite player because he's the same position and he's just a genuine good bloke, and he just killed it on the field. So yeah.
What was the feeling like knowing you signed for Cronulla?
Oh, it was pretty good too, because coming back from injury, I didn't think I'd ever get that shot, but to know that after the grand final we won and then get that call, I was over the moon. And then 2 weeks later I got married in the same year, so it was a hell of a year, so it's just unbelievable.
Obviously, coming to signing with the Sharks, you play with a lot of experienced players. James Maloney, has he really helped you with your game at all?
Yeah, him and Chad Townsend are both helped me, like kicking wise and even structural. Like at Jets we didn't have much of this block for block stuff, and they helped me. Like after training, they'll sit there and talk to me and help me, and even writing down stuff. They're just really good blokes and help us out in the field.
So you got to play with Chris Walker, who's one of the greats, and he was quoted saying a few things about you in the Queensland Times, and I quote, "If he's not an NRL player, then I'm not here." He goes on to say more, "It's a privilege to play outside him. The instincts he has for the game are second to none. That includes Lockyer and Fittler." You must feel pretty honoured that he's compared you to two of the greats, Lockyer and Fittler. Do you feel added pressure, or is it just play the game and see what happens?
I wouldn't say pressure, just it's been honour playing inside him. He's very vocal, and he looks up as well and tells me what he can see, so it's not all me trying to make decisions. And same with Kurt, they'll both talking to me, see what they see. But to hear that from him is really feels real good, eh?
Yeah, especially you've grown up idolising Darren Lockyer, so
yeah, and I don't even know the words to say, mate. He's a genuine bloke, and to say that is awesome, mate.
Played a lot with Kurt Capel, obviously, and obviously you've both come from Queensland Cup points, Queensland Cup. How is it like playing with him, and what's your relationship like with him?
Playing with him is awesome because he knows if I'm going to run, and we have that connection where if I'm going to run, he knows if he's going to run, I'm always supporting. That's what Jets helped us with, because we always offloaded or we always played footy. Now we're trying to change it, we're playing to structure. We're still learning, but not having him there, we can learn together, and just makes it a lot easier.
I've noticed you played with a different coloured headgear. Why is that? Is it just a superstitious sort of thing, or?
I used to match the colour of my boots, so I tried to do that. So,
right.
So if I had green headgear, green boots, or whatever I could do, but just whatever I could find on the day. If I can get the same colour as the boots, that's what I'd do. But yeah, I just like to match. It's good,
What's your most embarrassing moment on the field?
I don't even know, embarrassing.
Oh yeah, when you tried to grow a beard.
Could be that one, actually. Trying to grow a beard is embarrassing.
Trying to grow a beard. I can relate, being Filipino.
Just doesn't come out.
From Andrew Saliba, who's a Newtown fan, to these social media questions. My question is, what do you want to bring to the Jets and your goals?
Well, what I want to bring to the Jets is I want to bring good footy, exciting footy, win the games, and I do want to win a grand final again. It would be awesome. That's pretty much the main goal, is come here, win the grand final, if not make NRL. Both of them, it would be good for one of them to happen, so yeah, that's my goal.
A question from Jeffrey Gabriel. What do you guys see the main differences between the Intrust Super Premiership New South Wales and the Intrust Super Cup?
I feel Queensland, they have more feeder clubs to our NRL teams. The team, like Ipswich Jets for instance, we had more players that we train with every day, and we only had a couple come back from NRL, where with New South Wales teams they have more from NRL to come back to their team, so they train all pre-season, have their little bond with them, and then they got players that come back. So I think that's more of like a mind thing in the team where you have to try to get along with new players that come in, and there's more than one. So I think that's probably the biggest difference.
Okay. Another question from James Freund. He said, is playing for Newtown any different to playing for other clubs at a similar level? If so, what makes it unique?
I think it's the fans that make it unique. They come, they all strive for something about Newtown. It's the first club that's ever been built or whatever. So I just think that's playing here just means a lot to people, and it means a lot to me to put on the jersey in front of all of the fans that from Newtown. So
what do you want to achieve between now and 10 years' time?
Try to do the best that I can do for my football. It'd be good to make the first grade and have a few games and play on from there. But if not, I'd rather, start looking into getting a business or building. Like I like building, so something like in them lines to look after the family. So that'd be pretty good.